まには目立たせていただきますよ。
Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm casually playing the JP version as well, and I thought I could give you some insights of the JP server and whatever's happening over here, so hopefully it'll help you in the long run. At the moment, we have the SP Kuro released, and we're gonna talk about him. But before that, let's just talk about the SP characters. So the SP ones are special characters that have higher stats, and also you need to have different kind of tickets to summon for the SP characters. The PD is still 140. I think it's somewhere over here. Yep, here you can see 140 PD for the SP character, and also the soft PD is 80 pools, and it will transfer to the next banner as well. So I do have like the PD for 80 because I did 60 pulls for the Tsukishima, the previous SP banner that we had in JP. So the PD will transfer, and you need to use different tickets for the SP characters. So let's just talk about how to get the SP tickets. Whenever there's an SP character, there's going to be an event, and there are some ways to get the SP tickets. So over here, there's a login bonus for 7 days, and you can get 5 of these SP tickets over here for free. And then there's like different challenges that you can obviously do them, and then go to the shop and buy 5 of these again SP tickets over here. So 10 in total free tickets in this part, the event. And then when you go over here again, the event part, where was it? Yeah, this one. So 7-day login bonus, again you can get 5 of these SP tickets over here. And there's also this one that it's a different event that you can do, again different missions to gain these tokens, and then you can change them to the SP tickets for 5 of them. But this is different, like the timing is different, but then still you can get 5 SP tickets over here, and it'll take a lot of time. So in total, let's just say 20 tickets, like free SP tickets that you can get to summon for free on the SP characters. So when I said the stats of the SP characters are higher, you can see over here, this is the block, right? As a middle blocker, the block is 159 for the SP version, and then if we go to the UR version is 140. So the main, like the base stats of the SP characters are higher than the UR ones. That's why they are the most powerful characters, like stats wise. But then the skills and the bonds and everything is super different. So now let's just talk about his skills. So SP Kuro, first skill, when Kuro is on the court, allies in the same front or back row, so depending on which row he's in, have increased spirit by 20%. Spirit is again the crit rate for like the defensive technique, any kind of defense that you have, like block, receive, and save. After Kuro touches the ball, the power of the next play of the same type as Kuro is increased by 40%. So same type as Kuro, I would assume like middle blocker, right? But then this is weird because you usually switch your libero with the middle blocker unless you want to change that. So we have to wait and see how this works, and I gotta test it out later on. But then again, there's a 40% buff, which is actually a high number. And then if Kuro's play is a perfect play, one opponent's player will get the enrage debuff, which is 10% debuff on their quick or power attack. And then the second skill, Kuro performs a receive with power equal to 140, and if it's a perfect receive, the power will increase by 20%. So just a normal second skill. And then the third one, when Kuro touches the ball, his reflex and spirit increases by 50%. This is insane. This is the fourth skill, actually, the one that you have to do a full training to get it unlocked. And this is a great skill, like an insane one. You can see the first one, his reflex and spirit, so crit rate and crit power for defensive technique increases by 50%. Like that's way high. And then when Kuro is in the front line, so this is different. It goes both ways, either front line or back row. When he's in the front line, allies attack technique is increased by 14% and his block is increased by 45%. Again, a high number and a great buff for your whole team. And when he's in the back row, allies defense technique is increased and his receive is increased by 45%. So it doesn't matter which row he's playing or what kind of rotation, he will buff up your whole team. That's why this is a crazy fourth skill, like the full training, and perfect for him and your team as well. Now the ultimate skill, Kuro performs a gigantic block, and then if this block doesn't return the ball to the opponent's court, the first allies receive after this play is guaranteed not to fail. This is actually really good because usually when the opponent has a perfect block and the ball doesn't go to the opponent's court, you're gonna fail saving it and you're gonna lose a point. But with this, it's guaranteed not to fail. So you will definitely receive or save it and then you can attack after that. And if this block does return the ball to the opponent's court, all allies' main stats will increase by 15%, again buffing up your whole team. This effect lasts until the ball crosses the net 8 times. So all allies' main stats will increase by 15%. Just think about it. You have this, you have your team morale, 20% over there, so 35 in total with other skills of him that could, increase the back row or front row spirit. And then this one again, like the fourth skill, like buffing up your whole team, you're gonna be unstoppable with just these numbers. Like on paper, he's super good. And then he also shares 2 bonds with the SP characters, SP Kenma. When Kenma tosses the ball and Kuro performs a quick attack with 80% of his quick attack times 2. So this is actually not a high number, especially compared to the UR Kuro, like the bond between UR Kuro and UR Kenma. But the good thing about this is that the play is guaranteed to be a perfect one, and then again buffs up your whole team. Allies attack technique is increased by 10%. The effect lasts for 1 set. So the UR Kuro and UR Kenma have 265% over here level 1 of his quick attack, which is obviously super higher than this one. Even if you do the times 2, you can do the math yourself. But then he's going to, like, main thing about SP Kuro is that he's buffing up your whole team, so you can see over here. And then he has another bond with the SP Tsukishima. Again, allies main stats increase by 6% at the end of each rally, inflicts enrage debuff on enemies front row, and if they already have the debuff, will instead debuff 20%. So this is like the first one is 10%, and if they already have it, will be 20%. So again, buffing up your whole team. And also there was another bond over here. Let me see if we can find it out. So there was another bond in this Kenma school, like these 4. Again, you're gonna have like 4 other SP characters, and this will increase their stats as well. I'm gonna use this amazing web tool of the Hakan again, so a massive shout out to him. I'm using his website a lot. You have to do it as well. And you can see over here, like these 4 SP characters, you have them, then you're gonna have this other buffs as well, and all other buffs will be added eventually too. So yeah, that's the whole thing for the SP Kuro. He's a great character. Obviously, he's going to buff up your whole team. And you can already see him in the top meta teams that I had a video about it. So here, the SP Kuro, the number 1 player, number 2 player, and so on. So he's a great character. Obviously later on for the global version it'll take a lot of time to get the SP Kuro, but then again, if anyone is playing the JP version or just is thinking of having him in the future, I just talked about his kit, his skills, and also his bond and how important he is. If he's useful or not, that depends on you, but then again, just a JP insight to plan for the future. And yeah, that's it. I hope you liked this video and it was helpful. Let me know down in the comment section what are your thoughts. Make sure to like and subscribe. That could help me out a lot. Till next time, have fun and stay tuned.